right away, looking at the team comps, you see on Daddy's Home in Blue, you see, looks like a custom jet sculpture coming out with the Stingray for Dave Andrews. And otherwise, nothing too crazy on the team comps. Already 1 down on Daddy's Home, 2 down as Otherberry gets taken out by the Blob Lobber, and quickly now, Leftovers is going to take control of zone, and Inu kind of roaming around mid along with Aesthetic. Kind of roaming around trying to get picks, trying to get call-outs, trying to see where Daddy's Home coming in for. Dave comes in, he gets a couple of assists. He's got a Stingray ready as well. But they are 2 down, so Dave kind of have to be careful. And Otherberry inkjetting, trying to put some pressure on as well. Still, but already down 50 points, as Leftovers looks like they still have full control of zone. And looking like they are working their way quickly towards a knockout. Charge still roaming around zone, getting those bubbles down. As GatorLAN roaming around, he's going to get taken out. And that's going to be a 3-down situation as Leftovers continues to hold the zone, and looks like they're going to be very quickly working towards the knockout here. Only 15 points left. Continuing getting picks. GatorLAN coming in with the forge, but not going to get anything off. And that is going to be a quick knockout in game 1. As very quickly Leftovers just came in and just took control of the match right from the very start. Daddy's Home didn't have a lot of specials they could use to chain together, try to get back zone, and that is going to be a 1-0 lead in the set for Leftovers. Moving on now to match number 2. Looks like Clam Blitz on Wahoo World. One of my personal favorite stages to use, especially for Clam Blitz. There's a lot of different ways you can go around. It's not just, working in like top mid, or for example, you've got the bottom of the donut or whatever you want to call it. A lot of clam system on down there. You can use that for maneuverability to move around. Both platforms are definitely in play. You can get it a bit from both left and right, so it's a very open map. And it looks like we're just about set here. Waiting on 2 members for Leftovers to get set. Clam Blitz seems like we have the most variety in terms of team comps. You see weapons you don't see in a lot of other modes. You see brushes come out, you see lots of different weapons coming out. Looking at the team comps though, pretty standard comps from both teams. Looks like both teams picking a Charger. Dave Andrew going back to Charger. See Smiley up on their plat with the vanilla splatter shot, looks like. Gonna get a few clans to come right in. Gonna get a pick. Is he? Not quite on the Saucer Deco. He's going to have to back out just a second. And Splash Down obviously getting rid of all of those clans. Barry's going to get taken out by Aesthetic, but Barry's teammates coming in to get revenge. And so far, pretty even match. 14 clams out on the side of Leftovers. So if they can get a special together, it looks like they've got a bomb launcher ready to go. Looks like they're using it. Smiley gets it clammed in and gets the first points. And gets a pick as well. But they have no clams to follow up with. Well, Smiley's going to get a couple of clams here. Keep that basket open, give his team time to get back in with more clams. And that was a very important score from Smiley there to keep that basket open, to give his team time to get back in, because now they're down to 56. If you get only 20 points or maybe 23 or 26 on that first push, that's not going to be very good. But again, still, the basket's still open, still scoring. And that initial push now down to 44 for Leftovers. Very good initial push. Looks like that will be it, though, as the basket is now closed. And we're back 4 players up on both sides. So we're back now to seeing who has map control and who can get clams going. Looks like I believe the pity clam was picked up by Daddy's Home. And they've got 2 specials up. They've got an armor and a baller. Hope the Slosher Deco goes down. GatorLAN pushes back after his inkjet, and he's going to retreat and see if he can get enough clams to get a power clam going. He does. Is he going to be able to get it in? No, he will not, as he gets double teamed by Inu and Charge, and that looks like it's going to be the end of that push for Daddy's Home. Dave taking out that inkjet. Daddy's going to have to be careful. There are 2 down here as this push is not yet over, potentially, from Leftovers. Instead of sharking around, trying to find enough clams, he's going to back out. And he doesn't have any help with him. He's going to get a pick here. He's going to look like he'll get a power clam as well. But he doesn't have enough support. Does not look like he will get taken out by Dave. But you see, Leftovers, they've got control of mid, they've got control of both platforms. They just have total map control here, so they're able to just keep Daddy's Home locked in place here. And they're just waiting for their moment, trying to get enough clams together. Charge going to use his special. And Daddy's Home 2 down still. Do they have enough clams? No, they only have 8 clams for Leftovers, so they're not enough yet to score with. But again, they are in total control of this match with less than 2 minutes remaining. Smiley and Inu still sharking around, still trying to get enough clams together, waiting for the teammates to come back in. But you see Daddy's Home, looks like GatorLAN has gotten into mid, looks like he might be trying to shark around and get, no, he's actually going to score. He will get enough clams to get a score in, but does he have any help? Does he have his team with him? Does not look like it. Tyler looks like he's coming in to try to get a couple of clams in, but he's not going to get there in time, and that's only going to be a 20-point score for Daddy's Home. We're going to need a lot better than that to try to get back in this game with only 1 minute left. Working that blob lobber, just working around, working the plat, getting picks, just keeping Daddy's Home on their back feet, keeping them locked in spawn as best as he can. Now you've got a Storm and an Inkjet coming out. Aesthetic has a clam, and will get the basket open. Will he be able to get his clam in as well? He will, and that's down to 11 points left. Will they be able to get the knockout here? Only 2 clams necessary. That's a full wipe for Daddy's Home as well. So if they can get 2 more clams in, this will be a quick end to this game. Charge looks like he might be able to do it, and he does. Gets the knockout and a very quick 2-0 lead in the set for Leftovers. Look at that map. I mean, that's how you play Clan Blades. You just take control of mid, you get picks, you get 1 or 2 picks, maybe get the opposite team in a 2-down situation. You get some specials, you push in with specials, and that's how you play the game. That's how you play Clan Blitz. So a very, very coordinated Leftovers team there. Basically just had control from start to finish. As we get set here for game 3 in our loser semifinal, looks like it will be Rainmaker on Inkblot Art Academy. Inkblot, one of those maps, especially for Rainmaker, very difficult to attack effectively because you really only have one path. You basically take the wall up into the enemy platform, or maybe you go a little bit to the left and take the ramp as well. But there's no alternate path. You can't go to the right. You can't go far left. There's really only one path to go. So everyone knows where you're going to go. If you're in attacking position, you only have one way to go. You really have to have a coordinated team that can push onto the enemy platform, clear it out so that the Rainmaker has space to move in. So it's very much like one-way traffic in both attacking and defending. So it really comes down to which team is more coordinated, which team has the specials they can use at the right time, which team can maybe win those 1v1s, those crucial 1v1s to open up a path for the Rainmaker. There's not a whole lot of sneaking around, not a lot of sharking you can do. So not my personal favorite, but some people like it. We're now all set for game 3. Not too many changes in terms of team comp. Tally pulling out the Tri-Slosher for Daddy's Home. Looks like they're actually running double armor with an N-Zap as well, going for maybe a little bit more defense. The Rainmaker has been popped, but no one's picking it up quite yet. Still looking to try to get that advantage. Other Barry will pick it up for Daddy's Home, and he's got his team with him as well. Inu gets taken out, and Dave going to push up on the platform, try to clear out a space for the Rainmaker to follow. And using his custom jet very aggressively to try to pick off members on the top. And Daddy's Home actually going to push very quickly up to 24 points, gets a nice opening push. GatorLAN will get taken out though, and that will be the end of that push, as Leftovers looks like they will clean things up here and push back into mid. Charge looking to try to paint up and maybe try to get an easy pick. But Smiley out by himself is taken out by Stingray, and that's going to be the end of that push. 2 down for Leftovers. It might be 3 down here in just a second. It will, as Daddy's Home. Look how quickly they changed the map around. GatorLAN using Inkjet, but he will get taken out, and looks like it's pretty much a very neutral game so far. No one really able to take control of the map. Looks like Leftovers has Daddy's Home in a 2-down situation. They're going to pop the Rainmaker, and they're going to try to advance. Static on the Rainmaker. Looks like he's got all of his teammates around, pushing up on the platform and try to give him space to work. He gets a kill with the Rainmaker on other Barry, and now he's going to have free reign to come in and attempt to take the lead here. He's not going to do so. And Leftovers looks like, well, now it's a 1v1 situation. Smiley waiting for his team to respawn. Are they going to be able to get the Rainmaker and keep pushing? Looks like they at least got a pop. Nope, never mind. Looks like Daddy's Home came back and popped it instead. Charge kind of floating around, trying to get an easy pick. Not going to be able to do so. But now they have 3 down for Daddy's Home, so Leftovers can push in here. They're going to get right to the platform. Are they going to be able to pull it off the dunk? Yes, they will. That is a knockout and a quick 3-0 set win for Leftovers. And they will move on to our losers final, where they will play the boys in just a few minutes. What, that screen over there? No, I don't know.